Hey, today I've got a really great cocktail shaker set for you all. And before I show you a cocktail, let me show you what it comes with. You get first, this really great velvet bag for your set to go in. You get your shaker. It has a lid, and on the lid is a strainer. And then you have a little top for that lid. You have two pour spouts for like your bottles, and a jigger. If you're unsure what a jigger is, it's actually a little measuring cup. And this, depending on the size, this is typically like 1.5 ounces, and then this is half of that. So I want to show you guys a really kind of simple cocktail that I do. And I chose this one mostly because it's the one I have the ingredients for. Some ice in your shaker. This is a real simple one. And you want to use this is called a low ball glass. It's kind of a short, stocky glass. Sorry about that noise, my air conditioner came on. But go ahead and put some in your cup as well. When I make this, I usually put the shaker, if you stick it in your freezer, if you have a metal one or a plastic one, do not stick a glass shaker in your freezer. But if you stick it in your freezer for a couple minutes, it really gets it nice and cold. And this is simple. You're going to do 2 parts vodka to 5 parts coffee liqueur. You can use a Kahlua. I've heard that. Also, I've seen them where you add a little cola. This is called a Black Russian. So we're going to push this back a little bit. So we're going to add our 5 parts. I like doing this in the shaker because 1, it mixes it up well. And 2 is you can make a fairly large, you can do a full shaker and then just put it in your fridge and it'll keep it cold for you. And then I do 2 parts vodka. But if you want to make it stronger, add more vodka. Put your lid on. Make sure that this little lid is on the top of your shaker, because if not, you're going to have a mess. And then just kind of gently give it a few shakes. It doesn't take much. The actual recipe says to stir this in your glass, but this way it gets really cold. You can see from the condensation from the ice. And if, like I said, if you put it in your freezer for just a couple of minutes, it's twice as cold. So this really is a great way to do it. Pour it. And I used kind of a light liqueur. Pour it over rocks. I don't like a cherry, but if you like a cherry, add a cherry, and you're good to go.